Could you be the most beautiful girl in the world? Could you be plain to see? You're the reason that God made a girl. Could you be? Should we get started?
Yeah, whenever you like.
Hey, mama. Michael, you ready to get going?
Yeah, I'm ready when you are.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, you wanted the best. You got the best. The hottest band in the land. No. Okay, let's just do it this way. BOOZHOO! And welcome back to BOOZHOO NANABOOZHOO, the podcast about Ojibwe language and culture. I am Natasha. This over here is NANABOOZHOO.
Okay, BOOZHOO. Hey, everybody. Welcome to the show.
And over there is Michael Lyons, the rock star cartoonist.
Hey, everyone. Welcome to the show.
And, today is Neo-Geezha-Good, the fourth day. I just want to say, Minno Ishkwa Nawakwe. Good afternoon. We're coming on kind of late today, huh?
Yeah, we're running on Indian time.
Yeah. Minno Ishkwa Nawakwe. Good afternoon, Kakina Awiya. Good afternoon, everybody. And welcome to our show. Welcome to the Boomtown. I say welcome. Welcome to the Boomtown. We got plenty of gun around. Welcome. Do you like David and David?
Of course I do.
Oh, I said welcome. Minno Ishkwa Nawakwe. Good afternoon, everybody. And today's show, we're going to play a lot of music. This first song is a song by Kate Bush. And Kate Bush, these little millennials have discovered Kate Bush. I couldn't believe it.
Yeah, I heard that.
That TV show I've never seen about the 80s, which I would probably love.
Yeah.
They resurrected Running Up That Hill. If you don't know Kate Bush, and you know, what's that show called?
It's Stranger Things.
Stranger Things. Apparently they played Running Up That Hill, and running up that hill, and running up that road. And if only could, I'd make a deal with God. And I get them to swap our places. But the kids, they love that song. And now that song's number one again. And Kate Bush hasn't, she rarely plays live or anyway. But here's a song, it's a weird, Emily, Michael's Emily, is doing Kate Bush's Breathing.
Outside gets inside, ooh, through her skin. I've been out before, but this time it's much safer in. Last night in the sky,
and gentlemen, Emily, and doing Kate Bush's Breathing. All right. Well, I don't know what that has to do with anything except I'm a huge Kate Bush fan. I just love her.
Yeah, me too.
Anyway, so what are you going to talk about today, Michael?
I thought I would teach some Ojibwe, maybe talk about some cultural things.
Yeah? You going to take some calls?
Maybe take some calls.
All right. What are we going to do about la-dee-dee-da-dee-dee-dum-dee-dum? Oh, the BOOZHOO crew's filing in.
Hey, hello, BOOZHOO crew.
Minnow Ishkwanawakwe. Good afternoon, BOOZHOO crew. Minnow Ishkwanawakwe, Wally Bear. Minnow Ishkwanawakwe, Cousin Missy. Minnow Ishkwanawakwe. Who else is here? Jim Dunn. Oh, BOOZHOO, Jim. Jim's here, sweetie.
Okay, BOOZHOO Niji.
And BOOZHOO to Michelle Lowe. Minnow Ishkwanawakwe. She says, nice song, yeah. What are we going to do about? We're gonna die without breathing. Anyway, so yeah. Hoo, baby doll. Hey, you know what I should do, sweetie, before we go any further?
You want to go outside and say a prayer?
Yeah, I want to ask the Creator for some help.
All right. Let me scan your coordinates.
I'm standing right here, silly.
No, I know, but I'm
gonna go outside, put out a little tobacco.
All right, let's see. That's 1 to teleport.
Just me.
And, okay, here we go. Don't move.
Okay.
1 to teleport.
Make it so, number 1. Nah. Oh, Agua Ching. I'm outside. Sure, it's pretty out here. BOOZHOO, Banashiyag. Hello, birds. Minnow Ishkwanawakwe. Good afternoon. Yeah. I was just going to put out my tobacco and say a little prayer. Let's say ma. Tobacco. Get you manadu. Dear get you manadu. Great spirit. Taka otapana niwi asema. Please accept my tobacco. Taka we tuka wishin ando minawe nungum. Please help me to speak well today. Get you manadu. I have a question. I don't even know where to start. In fact, it's too deep of a theological mind. This morning I had new ideas, new insights. And I started questioning that old Bible again. The Adam and Eve story. I feel like I'm out in the Garden of Eden. And I've been trying to be more faithful, more believing or something. I don't care about what church I belong to. I don't care what religion I am. Oh, I'm a Christian. Whatever. I'm trying to figure out who you are, what prayer's about, what the truth is. OJIBWE. And I've learned that some great deceiver exists. Some people might call him Satan. But that's a word that's in the Bible. But I've come to believe that Satan, or whatever you want to call him, that for generations, forever, since the beginning of time, we've been deceived. And even the Bible story of Adam and Eve talks about, oh yeah, Satan's the father of lies. He's the deceiver. And so I go back and forth thinking, all right, I know God is real because Satan's real. If somebody wants to hide the existence of the Creator, maybe the Christians have something there. What does the Bible say? But then, who's to say that Satan didn't write the Bible? Who's to say that if everything else in this realm they call Earth is Satan's playground, if he owns, the music industry and the TV and the movies and the globe deception, the evolution deception, all the fake history, if there's some sort of force, that rules everywhere else, why should I think that he didn't somehow mess with the Bible? If I think Satan messed with history books, I'm supposed to accept that. No, but the one exception is this Bible. That Bible you can count on. That was written, not by God, but trust us. People said they were inspired by God. So, because, back to the Garden of Eden, you go, wait, what? Was the Bible written and given to us just to confuse us and divide us and ultimately make people give up searching for God? Because that's what it's done. It is so confusing in every story for every reason. If you look into it deep enough, it's confusing because it's contradictory and it's not logical and it's incomplete. And at the very same time, we're told, no, it's literally true. And whatever, learn from the message of Jesus. But how do I know that Jesus wasn't a hoax, a conspiracy? I'm sitting here praying to you because humans have told me that the Creator can hear me this way. But humans also told me that the Big Bang created everything and that men landed on the moon. So I don't know. Am I waking up? How come you never answer my prayers? I mean, you answer my prayers, I think. I don't know. How come you never talk out loud? I don't know. But those are just some of my thoughts today. I don't know. Don't want to hurt me. But can you feel how deep the wound it lies? You're telling me you don't want to hurt me. There is thunder in our hearts. It's you and me. It's you and me. And if only could, I'd make a deal with God, and I'd get him to swap our places. We're running up that road and running up that hill with no problems. Say if only could, I'd make a deal with God. So I don't know. And how can my soul be... They tell us, and and that Bible, by the way, is so confusing, so hard to read, so much stuff that you don't need to read. But people who've read it will say on behalf of the Bible, well, if you believe this thing, you will go to heaven. If you don't, you will go to hell. Because blah, 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 ridiculous human sacrifice logic. If you believe Jesus died for your sins, then you can go to heaven. If you doubt that story, you will go to hell. It's like, well, that doesn't seem very fair. Where does it say that in the Bible exactly? Oh, here's this cryptic line written in Greek and translated from Hebrew and then in English, where somebody they say named Jesus said, "For God so loved the world, he sent his only begotten Son, that who should ever believe in him shall not perish, but have everlasting life." John 3:16. Yeah, I can quote scripture. You're not toying around with somebody. This isn't my first rodeo. This ain't my first powwow. But okay, great. But so my opinion that I trust and believe this historical, maybe whatever, that took place at all. And what? God loved me so much, he made his son, who's him, apparently. People are brainwashed too. They go, oh, well, he was 100% God and 100% man. It's like, hey, dummy, that's 200%. That doesn't make any sense mathematically. But okay. Jesus came to the earth, born magically through Mary. To die? What are we talking? Well, he had to have a spotless lamb, like in the days of the old, when they used to sacrifice lambs to Baal. Apparently, allegedly. Because this was finally the thing that woke me up. Somebody mentioned that, there was no writing in the time of Adam and Eve. Nobody knows when the written word was begun, but it wasn't that long ago. So anything they say happened before the days of Beowulf in Old English, Hebrew, whatever, we're talking a matter of hundreds of years that we've had the written language at all. So they say stuff that happened thousands of years ago. That's stupid. But I'm not going to throw out the baby Jesus with the bathwater. I don't know. I'm just questioning, wondering. Anyway, thank you for everything that you do today. Miigwech, kaishi kakina keku, kaishi chikean noon gum. Thank you for everything that you do today. Dash miigwech bisandawi egg, and thank you for listening. Apeyunge. Amen. I don't know. If only could, I'd make a deal with God, and I'd get him to teleport me home. Oh, Heavenly Father, Nusana Wakwing Abion, please hear my prayer and teleport me home.
Oh, wow. Where'd you come from?
I just teleported. I prayed.
The Lord teleported you.
That's right. Anyway, you want to get up here?
Sure.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to turn the camera over to NanaBOOZHOO, the star of the show. But first, these messages. Miigwech Bisandawieg. Thank you for listening.
Okay, hey, BOOZHOO. Oh, my arm fell asleep there.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Hold on a second here. La-di-da-di-da-di-dum. Okay, hey. Why am I wearing these headphones?
I don't know.
Because we did our radio spot the other day, and I wanted to feel like a DJ. Okay, how you guys doing? Welcome back to the show. Let's see who's here. Sequoia Hummingbird, good day, friends. 111. Oh, was it 111? That's a spiritual number.
Yeah, I know, huh?
1111 is too.
Yeah.
I guess. Who knows anymore? You make a lot you made a lot of sense questioning the Bible.
I know.
Everything, you know. Maybe I'm problem is I've been lied to so much that I don't know what to believe anymore. What are you going to believe, you guys? I mean, science? What is that?
Well, I like scientific method.
Yeah, if it's a scientific method, that's great. But if I just have to take my faith in, Carl Sagan?
Yeah.
Carl Sagan. Billions and billions of stars. But, what else we got going on here today? Truth. Talking about the truth. What is the truth? Are we on a blue marble spinning out in a black vacuum? When God created the earth, and then when man was inspired to tell the story of God creating the earth, they didn't bother to talk about outer space. They never mentioned when the creator formed the ball out of his hands and spun it and set it into motion around the earth, around the sun. Oh, I heard this one. This is pretty funny.
What's that?
The World Economic Forum or whatever, you know, the one world government people, the Illuminati. For some reason, there's a bunch of people who are going to tackle climate crisis, global warming. And it's just like the Simpsons episode where Mr. Burns wants to block out the sun.
Yeah.
And he builds this big thing. Well, they're literally talking, millionaire leaders of the planet, government, whatever, are talking about developing some sort of system to block out the sun to thereby cool off the planet Earth. And like even the guy who was telling the story, saying how dumb it was, he described the universe in the way we've all been taught. Carl Sagan, He goes, oh, this is so ridiculous because, okay, so listen, everyone, the sun is a round ball of fire, right? And we move around it every year as we spin every day. And so that ball of fire, which, he quoted Carl Sagan. He goes, and, we know that our sun is just one of billions and billions and billions of stars. Not special in any way. Because that's always the message in science. Oh yeah, we're a tiny blue speck of insignificant dust. Compared to how big the universe is, we're ridiculously insignificant. Our time here is statistically insignificant when you think about how old the universe is. Yeah, the universe is billions and billions of years old and will continue for billions of years, long after your stupid, insignificant life. But the guy who was explaining it, he was like, the only reason we have life is that our planet is that perfect distance away from the sun. Says who? Carl Sagan? Yeah, that's what science has proven. That because the insignificant, not special sun randomly happened to grab a hold of a rock in space through gravity, another theory that cannot be tested on Earth. We just happen to be that Goldilocks distance away from the sun. Oh, yeah. Life wouldn't have happened if we were any closer. Because look, there's no life on Venus. But then you go, okay, no, wait a minute. That sun, Jesus, is not insignificant. That's all crap. That's a lie. There's only one sun. You guys can all see it every day. One sun that is incredibly important. Just as important as the moon. There's only one moon, which isn't a ball accidentally floating and not spinning around the Earth. But it's that disk, that weird light in the sky that we've been told looks like a ball, so that's what we think, but there's no way you could tell by your eye if it was a ball. It changes shape all the time. But then, ultimately, if you throw away that whole dumb Carl Sagan description of what the universe is and how insignificant we are, and you go back to, wait a minute, you mean there's no outer space and there's only one type of human being? And we were created? Well, we go right back to being not only the center of the universe, because there is no universe, we're the center of Earth. We're the smartest, most dominant living creature that exists in reality. That's the truth. OJIBWE.
You're going to bring back the OJIBWE?
Yeah, at the last minute there, it occurred to me. I was like, oh yeah, am I supposed to be teaching OJIBWE? OJIBWE, represented by the turtle, Mesqua Desi. And today, I would like to tell the story of the truth. OJIBWE.
What's the truth, baby doll?
The truth is, I don't know what the truth is. The truth is, I think me, you, Michael, everybody, we've all been lied to so much that we can't even know the truth when we see it. We've all been brainwashed. I mean, the truth is, we know the truth.
Yeah.
Yeah. The truth is up, down is down. The sky is a blue dome. At night, the sun goes away, goes far away, and disappears into the vanishing point. The sun is what moves over us, and the moon moves around us. And the stars rotate in the sky in what seems like a dome. But again, I'm not going to quote the Bible that says the stars are in the firmament to my own eyes, because I can't trust anything that I've been told. Stars move around us slowly. It takes a whole year for the stars to move one revolution. The sun moves around us a lot faster. It takes 24 hours to move around us. And the moon's a little slower than the sun. It takes a whole month. Not to revolve around us. I don't know how the moon moves. But it takes a whole month to change shape and back again. That's the truth. That's OJIBWE. And the truth is, we're constantly being lied to. People who say they're smart are dumb. Scientists are liars. Religious people are probably hypnotized. The truth is, I don't know. People come to the show going, I wonder if I'll learn the nature of God and reality today from NANABOOZHOO. I'm sorry, you folks. I just don't know.
You really think that's why people come to the show?
I think people come to the show for laughs, but I'm not giving very many today. Miss Squadacy.
Oh, he's just a turtle, sweetie. Oh, for cute.
Miss Squadacy. There's also a Mikanak.
Is that a snapping turtle?
Yeah, Mikanak and Mashike. Mashike is kind of like a snapping turtle too, I think. Or maybe a mud turtle. But Miss Squadacy is like all turtles, maybe. I don't know how. I'm not sure how that works. Painted turtle, I think. Oh, wow, Surrealist is here, sweetie.
Well, bonjour, Surrealist.
Our patron saint. Hey, Surrealist. Ishkwa, or Mino Ishkwa Nawakwe. Good afternoon. And Surrealist says, my laptop keeps going to top chat, so I have to check that it's on live chat and that I've checked the like button. It's so good to see you here, Noongum. It's so nice to see you too, Surrealist. You know, I think we're designed, whatever the, like, oh, wow. I just dropped my headphones. Whatever the trick is that the game they're trying to play.
Yeah.
I think it's designed to divide and confuse us and ultimately drive us crazy.
Yeah, I think you're right.
You accept a lot of what I say on face value.
I believe everything you say.
But whether it's religion or politics or sexuality, even like talking about this stuff. If I call out somebody's lie, I just made a whole bunch of enemies going, hey, don't you call Carl Sagan a liar. He was an American treasure. He was on public television. I'm like, yeah, okay. You know, people get defensive when you mock the truth of what they think is the truth. I guess. But you know what, sweetie? I don't know if I give people enough credit.
What do you mean?
I was going to say, you know, there's a lot of talk, and I've learned this too, but I think this divides us. A lot of people will say, it's easier to convince a person, it's easier to lie to somebody than to convince them they've been lied to. And, every conspiracy theorist or whatever talks about how much hate they get and how the world thinks they're crazy and wants to silence the truth. But then again, maybe that message is also some programming that makes people divides,
Yeah, but haven't you noticed in your real life that people get really weird when you talk about this stuff?
Yeah, you're right. What am I saying? I got to have the courage of a bear to talk about this, sweetie.
You do it, baby doll.
Awkward day, Ewen. Courage. We were talking about this yesterday. The mukwa, the bear, represents courage in our way. And if you want to talk about the truth, the Debwewen, you have to have the... Why is a turtle the truth?
I don't know. I like to think it's because of the dome. Like the dome is the shell.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, me too. Turtle Island is the land we live on, and the turtle's shell is the firmament. But, I don't know. Because turtles are old and slow. Hey, you know what else I heard about the truth? Did we win?
What's that?
You don't have to defend the truth. You just set it free. It'll defend itself. The truth will destroy the lie. The truth is a lion. Bear should represent truth. As I get older, I get more humble. Or I'll just own up to my limits. I know that I've been deceived most of my life, so I don't always know what the truth is. I'm just getting better and better at calling out doo-doo muwan.
Doo-doo muwan?
Yeah, bull crap. And that's the truth. So here's the truth as I understand it. I don't know if the earth is flat. I do know, I can tell, the truth is, they don't know. Nobody knows. The truth is, they lied about outer space. When you look at the photographic evidence and you look at the numerable, provable lies that NASA, the only agency that ever says anything about what's going on in outer space, by the way. It's not like we have any access to outer space. Every picture, every so-called anything goes through this one agency that I heard was started by NASA. Not NASA, but by Nazis.
Yeah.
Okay. Truth is, Nazis started NASA. Nazis and the media and our government, nobody trusts, said that they shot rockets up into outer space. And that space was this place that is floaty, no gravity. Another thing you can't prove because gravity only exists. But, everything, we've been so brainwashed to just mock. And you're right. Well, the truth. Truth is, when I start talking about stuff like this, when I start mocking what people believe is the truth, they look at me like I'm crazy. I sound arrogant, harsh, cruel, whatever. It's like Satan had a safety in case anybody starts to reveal his lie. Because, whether it's my family, smart people, friends, I've lost friends and stuff, when they say, no, it's bull. They lied about going to the moon. That was all a lie. And, why would they lie? That's not my job to tell you what the truth is, but I know what a lie is. They lied about that. And they lied about evolution. They lied about dinosaurs. They lied about every war They lied about the history of America. They lied about Native Americans. They lied about Columbus. They lied. It's all lies. But the thing is, people don't want to believe it's a lie because then they think, well, I didn't lie about it. I was just teaching. Are you calling me a liar? I told my kids that I bought my kids dinosaur pajamas. I said dinosaurs roam the earth until a meteor from outer space crashed into the earth, thereby creating a ice age. That's a lie. There's no outer space. There's no way a rock could slam into the earth. It's stupid. If you look with your own eyes, you can tell. But it's lie upon lie upon lie. And that's why I believe in Satan. Who else could lie this much? I would probably accept that evolution created everything if I didn't come to believe that Satan was real and that whatever you think Satan is, that the father of all lies is trying to hide the existence of a creator. Beyond that, I couldn't say anything for certain. Lordy. Hey, Heavy Flow's here.
BOOZHOO, Heavy Flow.
BOOZHOO. I'm going way down the rabbit hole this morning, or this afternoon.
I know you are.
Should I play the song?
What song you got?
We got Snow on Skin.
Yeah, why don't you talk about Snow on Skin a little bit?
Michael, did you want to talk about Snow on Skin? You can talk about it. Here's a song Michael Lyons wrote with the lovely and talented Natasha about snow when it falls on your skin. It melts. And that's what the past is like. I can't remember where I've been. My past dissipates like snow on skin. And we will return after these notes and guitar chords and melodies. After these melodies. And the road is closed. Still the cars pull in. Now the day is young, so we begin again. And I shut my eyes to what might be a cool recess beneath these old pine trees. And I don't remember where I've been. My past dissipates like snow on skin. It's cold outside, let me in. Our past dissipates like snow on skin, snow on skin. From what I've seen, nothing's meant to last, but I can't move forward, and I'm living in the past. But I've come so far, and I've run so fast. But how long do I have, and how long can I last? I don't remember where I've been. My past dissipates like snow on past dissipates like snow on skin, snow on skin. What I've seen,
What do you see?
nothing's meant to last,
That's for sure.
and I can't move forward,
Why is that?
and I'm living in the past, and I'm living in the past, and I'm living in the past. I'm living in the past. Oh, go ahead. I'm living in the past. Nice job, Michael. Hey, thanks a lot. Ladies and gentlemen, the rock star cartoonist, Michael Lyons. So what do you think, Michael? Do you think we live on a spinning ball that's rotating around the sun? I thought that most of my life until about 4 years ago. Yeah, me too. Wasn't for YouTube, I'd still believe that. YouTube set me free, sweetie. Say what you will about YouTube. Actually, no, before this morning, I would have said that the flat earth reconnected me with my creator. But that was just the beginning of the rabbit hole. If anybody doesn't know what we're talking about with the rabbit hole, oh crap, I thought I had a picture of a rabbit. I want to find a picture. Here he is.
Oh, the little Peter Rabbit.
Yeah. In what so-called truther circles, conspiracy circles, people are always talking about going down the rabbit hole. And what it is, it's a reference to Alice in Wonderland. When Alice takes some drugs or something and then goes chasing the rabbit who's late. He's very late for an important date. He's a talking, half-dressed rabbit with a pocket watch.
Yep.
And he goes down the rabbit hole. And for, YouTube addicts, what that means is it starts out with going, hey, was that Roswell crash a psychological operation? Was the government, was that fake news? Are they still doing propaganda? And that's when you just stick your head in the rabbit hole. And then you start going a little further, go, wait a second. It wasn't that much long. It was 20 years later, they claimed to have flown to the moon. I was watching an old interview with one of the astronauts, one of the liars from the Apollo missions. And he goes, yeah, we went up there. We didn't even have weapons. It's like, weapons? What are you talking about? Do you really think we're that dumb? We don't think of NASA as Flash Gordon. But in the 60s, people were still like, oh, I wonder if there's going to be Martians on Mars. Or moon, man. They also, thought there'd be aliens are from the moon. And you start going down and go, you know what? When did science fiction shows start? This is why knowing your ancestors is so important. I remember asking my grandma about stuff, science fiction stuff, and she had no interest, no memory of any of it. When my grandma was a little girl, nobody talked about outer space aliens. There was no such thing as science fiction. That began in the 70s. You know, with TV, Flash Gordon or whatever. Maybe the 60s. Yeah, with Star Trek and stuff like that. And you start going, wait a second. Is Hollywood connected to NASA? Go down the rabbit hole a little further. Pretty soon you're going, wait a second. Walt Disney was friends with, wow, I can never remember his name. Kubrick. Stanley Kubrick. Walt Disney was friends with Stanley Kubrick. Oh yeah, of course, they were Hollywood people. Was he? I thought Walt Disney was like a cartoonist that just took off. Oh no, he was actually friends with world leaders. Here's a photo with Walt Disney, Stanley Kubrick, the guy who started NASA, Wernher von Braun, the guy who started Scientology. Why do you do this to me? Yeah, you know, the guy who started Scientology, the guy who started NASA, the guy who started the Church of Satan, Aleister Crowley. You know the name of the head of the Church of Satan, but you didn't know the name of the guy who started that other thing? I guess not. And it's like, oh, okay, that's a weird photo of these guys all walking together. But whatever. Let's go down the rabbit hole some more. Why would they fake it? Oh, they couldn't go, but you know, you want to make a lot of that money. Fake it. You film it. Special effects. You know, Stanley Kubrick, he made that Space Odyssey, 2001. And on and on. The government and Hollywood and scientists are all connected. You go, wow. Aren't there any independent scientists doing research? No, that doesn't exist. Every scientist ever who does anything works under a government grant. The government gives you money to chooses who will reveal the scientific breakthroughs. Oh, thank you, impartial science. Think the government's going to give a grant that proves they lied to the American people? No way. Think the media is going to run a show on how the government lied to you and the movie industry and sciences all together lying to you? They can't. They're part of it too. Where do you think they filmed the fake moon landing? That was in Burbank. Jim Dunn says, Orson Welles, War of the Worlds. Hey, Jim. Yeah. That's probably when it started, War of the Worlds. I guess, that other guy was friends with that same group. The guy who wrote... It wasn't Orson Welles. Who was the other guy? The day the Earth stood still. Yeah. The Earth's always standing still. Yeah. It'll come to me. But the guy who wrote The Day the Earth Stood Still, I think. Maybe it wasn't Orson Welles. It was another guy. Before they invented satellites, there was a science fiction writer who wrote a story about satellites. And a year later, the government invented satellites. Because that has to go out the window too with everything else. If you don't believe in outer space, you can't believe in satellites. If you don't believe in a ball Earth, you go, yeah, okay. People go, well, you explain. People will get angry at you and mock you for calling out obvious crap rather than accept the truth of what you're saying. They'll say, well, you explain Google Earth. It's like, yeah, it's called a balloon. You can send a camera up on a balloon. Helium exists. That's not a conspiracy. Conspiracy theory is that NASA purchases 99% of the world's production of helium. 1% goes to birthday balloons. Nobody else needs helium except NASA for some reason.
is the space shuttle, and, you know, what are those called? Zeppelins?
Yeah, space shuttle's a big, huge, blown up balloon. It's just a fake inflated balloon, the space shuttle. That doesn't land out, you know, it doesn't go anywhere. Oh, no. Oh, really? Well, I saw a picture of the space shuttle attaching itself to the International Space Station. Another hoax. ISS doesn't exist. Oh, really? I've seen it with my own eyes. Really? You saw it? How big is it? How fast does it move? And how high up is it? If you know those numbers and you think for a second, you'll go, oh, you wouldn't be able to see. Apparently it's like twice the altitude of like it's at 60,000 feet or something like that. So an airplane flies at 30,000 feet and you can barely see it. You go twice that distance, they say, International Space Station. How big is it? Is it the size of a plane or a football field? Even if it was the size of a football field. If you look at Google Earth, at the far away thing, and you try to locate any football field, you're not going to be able to see it. Too small. And they say the International Space Station flies at twice the speed of a bullet. So you believe that when you saw that video of something shaped like what they said the International Space Station was, flying past the moon, did that seem like it was twice as fast as a bullet? Would you be able to see a bullet flying through the air? Once your eyes are open, you see, oh, that's a lie, that's a lie, that's a lie, that's a lie. I'm not smart, I'm just awake. And on that note, I want to say miigwech bizendawayag. Thank you for listening to the OJIBWE, the truth. And miigwech for going down to Waboo's hole. Waboo's. Rabbit. Sweetie, you want to add anything?
No, I think it's pretty good. You gonna play another song?
I could play another song, I suppose. Or, actually, we've kind of run out of time already, haven't we, sweetie?
Yeah, it's already over an hour.
Okay. Hey, would you send us out, Michael? Yeah, sure. Hey, everyone. Thank you so much. Chi miigwech. For watching Gonna Wabi Egg. Chi miigwech ga wanna be egg. Did I say that right?
Miigwech gonna wabi egg.
Gonna Wabi Egg. Thank you for watching BOOZHOO NANABOOZHOO, a podcast about Ojibwe language and culture. I am Michael Lyons. This is Natasha.
BOOZHOO!
This is NANABOOZHOO. Okay, miigwech. And I will see you again. Gigawabamin. Minowa. Oh, don't forget to hit the like, share, and subscribe button if you